Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to the only YouTube channel that is dedicated to showcasing shadow Pokemon in PvP. If you are into that type of content, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. Right, let's get into this video. So in this video we are showcasing a set of 5 battles in the Kanto Cup. I managed to go a perfect 5-0 and we're using a team of a Shadow Dragonair lead. And let me tell you, that thing is nasty, and I mean nasty. If you've got a good IV Dratini, I would recommend building this. I'd recommend building this over Shadow Dragonite for 2 reasons. The lack of flying typing helps it hang with Galarian Stunfisk in the regular Great League. It can obviously hit it with Aqua Tails, and it actually beats Bastiodon in the one shield, which a lot of players aren't prepared for. You will see some upcoming videos where I beat Bastiodon a lot of times, and I think a lot of players aren't expecting that, especially when hitting it with resisted Dragon Breath. That just shows you how OP Dragon Breath is. So, as a lead, running Shadow Dragonair, running Dragon Breath, Aqua Tail, and Dragon Pulse. We've got a Shadow Hypno safe swap, running Confusion, Thunder Punch, and Shadow Ball. And then we've got a Shadow Venusaur running Vine Whip, the Community Day exclusive move of Frenzy Plant, and a coverage move of Sludge Bomb. Now, without any further ado, let's get into the battles. Right, so let's get into these battles. In game 1, we've got a Shadow Dragonair lead into Venisaur. Regular Venusaur, we do like this lead as we resist these Vine Whips. As you can see, this Dragon Breath really adds up. The opponent builds up to Sludge Bomb, so we are going to respect it. We're going to shield up this Sludge Bomb. I don't really think there's much point baiting, there's only one Vine Whip different. The opponent actually switches out into Hypno. Hypno's real bad for this team. Venusaur really don't want to see it. We can't really safe swap into our own Hypnos. We've got 0 attack, we're behind energy and we'll lose CMP. So we land the bait. Let's see what they're going to do. They've only got up to 4 here, so that's the Elemental Punch. I'm pretty confident that most Hypnos running Thunder Punch. Shadow Ball, there it is, we survive that and we actually make it to the Dragon Pulse. Let's see if we can land this. Hashtag I'm not baiting. Boom, there it is. And we managed to Dragon Breath down. So we maintain switch advantage, which is great. We're now going to bring in our own Hypno. We're in a real good spot as these confusions really chunk. We get the extra confusion through. So we're going to shield this up. And then it's all going to depend on what they've got in the back. We've got a Blastoise, so we get one more confusion in. Bring in our Venusaur. We're going to outpace him to the Ice Beam. This will definitely grab that last shield. And we're in a real good position. Blastoise does shield. Move incoming. I expect this to be an Ice Beam, which will be more than enough to take out our Shadow Venusaur. It's real squishy. We're already at the move, so we're going to fire off his Thunder Punch. Blastoise is quite tanky, but Shadow Hypno does hit quite hard. One more confusion will take it out. The opponent actually leaves the match. GG's to the opponent. Getting into this next battle, we've got our Shadow Dragonair into Mach. Again, this is a great lead as Mach offers real limited fast move pressure. As you can see, this Dragon Breath again is absolutely shredding. Like I said, this Dragonair is nasty. Opponent builds up to 5. This is potentially a Sludge Wave, so we are going to shield it up. They actually do throw the Sludge Wave. I am going to try and farm down. And they get to their 4th Snarl, so I am going to throw the Aqua Tail. I doubt the opponent's shields. They've pretty much got 1 HP. They don't shield. Let's see what they've got. They've got Wigglytuff. So we use our safe swap instantly. We safe swap into Hypno, and we're met with an Electrode. The Electrode's over farming. They actually let us get to the Shadow Ball. I'm not going to bait here as they either want the shield or the damage. They do shield. As you can see, his confusion are absolutely shredding this Electrode. The fast move pressure is unbelievable. Charge move coming through. Foul play. This will take us out. We do have some low energy on the Dragonair, so I'm going to wait out my switch timer. Fire off this Aqua Tail before the 1 volt switch short, so we're going to get this move in. I don't expect a shield as they probably think that Wigglytuff with a shield is going to be alright. We've got a surprise from in the back. Opponent brings in that Wiggly. We don't actually have our switch timer up yet, so we're going to have to fire off this next move. And then we instantly swap into Venusaur. We've got a shield apiece. As you can see, even in a shadow, these charms really aren't doing a lot. We build up to the back-to-back. We're going to fire off this first one. This will get the shield. The next one is going to take him out, but the opponent sees the right on the wall and backs out. GG's to the opponent. Moving on into the 3rd match. we have Shadow Dragonair into Haunter. This is another real good lead for Dragonair, as his Dragon Breath is absolutely shredding them. The opponent's likely only going to get to one move, so I doubt they bait. We are going to shield it up. Opponent actually goes for the Shadow Punch, which is a bit of a mistake because they're not going to get to another move. We manage to Dragon Breath down and we're met with a Machamp. We let a counter go through, which is unfortunate. Potentially because of that, we're not going to get to the back-to-back Aqua Tails. As you can see, we just miss out, but that's fine. We've got two real good answers from Machamp, so we're going to bring in the Hypno. The Machamp builds up to 7 counters, so I'm not worried about the payback because I haven't got the energy required. I'm going to let this Rock Slide come through, and it all depends on what they've got in the back. And as you can see, it's a Gengar. This Gengar is going to attempt to farm down, so we're going to take this shield first. We're going to instantly swap into Venisaur. We're going to shield up whatever they throw, and then we're going to farm it down. And we're in a real good position here. The Machamp's dry on energy. They throw the Shadow Ball, which is the correct play. A couple of Vine Whips, managed to take it out, and it's going to be a race. The Machamp, unfortunately, is going to lose. Our Venusaur is going to take this Frenzy Plant to win the match. GG's to the opponent. 3-0 in the set. Moving on into this next battle, we have got our Shadow Dragonair lead into Snorlax. This is a pretty neutral matchup as we reach the charge moves at around the same time and Dragonair actually wins CMP. We actually try and sneak a Dragon Breath through. So we're going to shield this first one up. As you can see, our health's probably around the same. We're going to overfarm. We're going to threaten the Dragon Pulse, so we expect the shield here. The opponent's going to have to respect the fact that we can one-shot, we get the shield. We overfarm. We manage to beat him to the next move. Fire off another Aqua Tail. I don't expect him to shield. Doesn't quite take him out, so we instantly swap. We try and snipe with the Hypno. Unfortunately, we're not able to get the Confusion through. We're going to have to eat this move. It's a Body Slam, which is fine. We're actually met with an Alolan Sandslash. This did throw me off as it's actually not running Powder Snow. It's running Metal Claw. I can understand why, as we all hate Charm, so fair play to the opponent. I actually don't know the counts here. I'm going to let this go through. I'm going to hope we're actually going to shield this and hope to get the last shield with this Thunder Punch. Metal Claw is a real spicy pick. As I said, I really don't know the counts. I'm not sure if they're over farming or they're just at a move. Metal Claw obviously is better for both our Pokemon, as both our Pokemon that are remaining are weak to ice. However, their opponent instantly swaps out and they've got a Victory Bell. Both our Pokemon do quite well here. We're going to throw this resisted Aqua Tail. A Shadow Victory Bell is so squishy, it does quite a lot. Bring in our Venusaur. Unless the opponent's running Sludge Bomb, which they aren't, we're in a pretty good spot. Snorlax just for a Body Slam, so we're looking top right. If we see that Steel Ice typing, which we do, we're going to fire immediately. As unfortunately I don't know the counts for Metal Claw, so I am worried they're going to get to an Ice Punch. Take the Sandslash out, and one Vine Whip or two Vine Whips is going to take that Snorlax out. GG's. Moving on into the last match. Let's see if we can complete the 5-0. In this last game, we have our Shadow Dragonair lead into another Snorlax. This one actually instantly safe options are Wigglytuff. We are going to swap into Hypno. We've swapped into Hypno in this case because we really don't want it lined up like Snorlax, as the licks do super effective. And if they choose to win switch, they could just 2-shield and probably charm us down. We're going to go in with Hypno. We're going to try and take the 1-shield. However, again, the opponent can take it to the 2-shield, which they choose to. We are going to get charmed down. We're in a real good spot, as we're going to be able to shield once and completely farm down this Wigglytuff. We're going to be absolutely loaded on energy. Wigglytuff throws its charge move. I expect this to be an Ice Beam, perhaps a Play Rough, whatever it is. We are going to shield up the Ice Beam, and we are going to commit to the fast move farm down. As you can see, Venusaur is absolutely loaded on energy. They bring back in that Snorlax. which they do, this Frenzy Plant's really going to hurt. Because they've brought back in Snorlax, I'm wondering if they've got double charm, so I'm going to build up just almost to the charge move. I'm going to bring in the Dragonair to try and draw it out. The fact that they haven't actually swapped out, they let us farm down. The opponent leaves the match. GG's to the opponent. Thought it was a double charm team, but obviously not. And as you can see, we managed in that set to go 5 and... So those were the battles. I think the core of Shadow Dragonair and Shadow Venusaur cover each other real nicely. Obviously Dragonair does not want to see a Charmer. Venusaur does really well against Charmers. Having that poison type and really helps it out, cover its weakness. And then obviously Venusaur doesn't want to see the fire types. Dragonair resisting fire and being able to aqua tail, the core works really well. If you have these Pokemon, I would recommend trying it out. I think they're both great investments for the Open Great League as well. And of course the Shadow Hypno save swaps, really good. It is a Pokemon that I would use in regular Great League even though I wasn't running all Shadows. I think that's going to be it for the Kanto Cup. Stay tuned for the upcoming Season 8 and I will be testing out on the first day Shadow Golbat, Shadow Crobat and Shadow Nidoqueen. See you in the next one.